for cover in the temple of love. You run for another, but still the same. For the wind will blow my name across this land. In the temple of love, you hide today. Believing pain and fear outside. But someone near you rides the weather, and the tears he cried will rain on walls as wide as lover's eyes. In the temple of love, shine like thunder. In the temple of love, cry like rain. In the temple of love, hear my calling. In the temple of love, hear my need. And the devil in a black dress watches over. My guardian angel walks the way. Life is short and love is always over. In the morning, black wind come carry me far away. With the sunlight died and the night above me. With a gun for a lover and a shot for the pain inside. You run for cover in the temple of love. You run for another, it's all the same. For the wind will blow and throw your walls aside. With the fire from the fireworks up above. With a gun for a lover and a shot for the pain. You run for cover in the temple of love. Shine like thunder, cry like rain. And the temple of love grows old and strong, but the wind grows stronger, cold and long. And the temple of love will fall before this black wind calls my name to you no more. And the black sky thunder sweeping underground. And the water sounds of crying weeping will not save your face for bricks and dreams for mortar. All your prayers must seem as nothing. 96 below the wave, when stone is dust and only air remains. In the temple of love, shine like thunder. In the temple of love, faith for bricks and dreams for mortar. All your prayers must seem as nothing. 96 below the wave, when stone is dust and there remains the only haven you can trust. And the devil in a black dress watches over. My guardian angel walks away. Life is short and love is always over in the morning. Black wind, come carry me far away. With a fire from the fireworks up above, with a gun for a lover and a shot for the pain. You run for cover in the temple of love. Shine like thunder, cry like rain. And the temple of love grows cold and strong, but the wind blows stronger, cold and long. And the temple of love will fall before this black wind calls my name to you no more. In the temple of love you hide together. The
Okay, this is a clusterfuck today. Things are not working. I don't like that, but it's fine. Hi. I'm just having some issues right now, but that's fine. That's all cool. That's all cool. Let's get this off the screen. Okay. So today we are going to apparently not be live on YouTube because something is just not chiving. But you know what? Whatever. That's cool. That's fine. That's all right. I don't need that. I don't know about what's happening with Facebook right now. That's just giving me the starting screen. Everything is just okay. Yeah, I guess it's popping. Okay, so I'm a little dressed up today, but I'm not ready and I'm not finished yet because Nemaya is going back on her adventures tonight. So this is like the pre-work on her look. So you're gonna have to bear with me on that one. So, remember when I tried to, where are they? When I tried to carve my dice and found out that the Dremel tool on plastic dice is not a good idea. Yeah, and then we were talking about 3D printers, and my dear husband decided his wife needs some 3D printers, and I love him for it because obviously his wife needs some 3D printers. So we got two 3D printers, the Anycubic Viper and the Anycubic Photon Mono SE. Differences between those two printers are, and I can show you. Oh, hold on, let's just get this out of the way again. Sorry, it's a lot of little crap, and I gave away the jar that I had made. We're getting back into dice making. We're gonna get in there. This is happening, and also model. Well, yeah, this is what the stream today is about. Okay, so it's away. Bye bye. Okay, nobody needs to see my phone. So, let me see if I can show you. First of all, the one that I've been fiddling with so far. Or actually, no, let me show you the other one first, and then I can... Yeah, this one. I'm just gonna grab a picture real quick and show you what that looks like. Yeah, pretty. Okay. Just give me a pic. Yeah, sure. Freaking cookies, I swear guys. Okay, so let me just show you this. So this is the Anycubic Viper, and the Anycubic Viper is an FDM printer, which means it's got like strings of plastic. Okay, this is by no means okay. I need to put a disclaimer out there because I have no clue what I'm doing. This is the wonderful part about it. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just learning with you guys. And I know there's a lot of videos and a lot of tutorials and everything out there how to use those, and this is not one of them. This is just me sharing my journey with you guys. And hopefully over time you'll see an improvement and I'll see an improvement. So, okay, so this is the Anycubic Viper FDM printer, and I'll probably be able to tell you a little bit more about it once I get the hang of it. So on this spool on the side, and now it's not showing me my freaking cursor again, but who cares? Yeah, you have the color, and then it prints, and yeah, that's it. Puts on layers of plastic on top. So this is how that happens. The other printer is the Photon Chimney frickin' Cricket woman. Photon Mono SE, which looks like, yeah, that's not gonna, no, I want, that's not a good picture. I just want a picture. Just want to show you a picture. That's all I want to do. Okay, fine. I'm just going to move this so I can show you that. That's stupid. Okay, so this is the Photon Mono SE printer, and this one prints with liquid resin, and what it does is it puts the resin into the vat on the bottom, which is like that silver thing you see right above the Anycubic writing, and then it's UV resin, and it exposes the resin in there through a matrix with UV light, hence hardening that layer, and then it'll just keep on adding up until you have a figurine. Can't even show you. Okay, well, yeah, and I also I actually have both things. I have the wash and cure as well, which is really helpful, and it saves you a lot of time, especially when you're still in the tryout phase and you want to do things quickly, just to get over that. And this is where I'm at right now, and this is where it gets between interesting, exciting, and a little bit frustrating. It's pushing my frustration tolerance just a little bit, and I'll show you in a second why that is the case. Actually, we're going to be flipping these two cameras around so I can show you what I'm talking about. Let me just fix that real quick. Put you there, move this around. Nobody needs the kitty cam. Do you need the kitty cam today? I don't know, do you? You need the kitty cam? Is it a desperate thing you need? I'll put the kitty cam back on. So. Actually, I can put the kitty cam over there. Yeah. What are you doing? Okay. So yeah. Okay. So let me show you the issue that has been, or my experience with starting new. Okay, first of all, a lot of times people have no issues and they just start it up, and then there is a test file in there that makes a cube, the Anycubic cube, and it works just fine. For me, I have not been able to print out this test file successfully so far, but there's also a test, an RERF and let me make sure that I understand the correct thing. No, it's not the Radiation Effects Research Foundation. That's not what it is. No. 3D printing. I wanna, if I'm saying something, I don't wanna, you know, what is it the shortcut for? It's yeah, we'll get to that in a second. The resin exposure rangefinder, RERF, resin exposure rangefinder, and where's the other half of that thing? It fell down. Oh boy. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm not using these exposure settings because obviously it's dead. So, okay, what we're gonna do here right now is I'm gonna take the camera down. Ooh, so I can show you that in detail what's happening here. Okay, so and we're gonna fix the come here, sweetheart. Making sure you see what I'm talking about. Do you freaking mind? That's fine, right? Okay, so what it does is it has like a couple of different things that the printer could do, and the first issue I had before I was able to print any of this actually was the fact that shit didn't stick to the plate. And there were several reasons for it. I had to level it, and I actually did roughen it up a little bit so stuff sticks better to the plate. So that fixed that issue most of the time. So now I have all these wonderful little things there, and it actually it's a file that prints out, you know, it's like next to each other like that. I'm just gonna like 8 of them. And different, and each of those, because the printer understands what it's supposed to be doing, is it puts the different parts onto different exposure settings. So first of all, I couldn't even figure out where there were the numbers, but I did find the numbers. They are, this is kind of sucky, because once you take them off the plate, they're just all simple singles. They're not in one batch anymore, and then you don't know anymore which exposure setting was which, and that's kind of sucky. So, yeah. So, but yeah, the number is, and yeah, you can actually read the number, kind of, sort of, is underneath here. Underneath this latch, and then this is number 4. And then this is number, I don't know if you can see it, number, I believe that's number 5 or 6. I have to turn it around, actually. Ooh, yeah, well that would help, right? A little bit more light. A little bit more light. Yeah, so you can see like the number is down in here. So, then you have like a reference chart, and then I was able to write down the different exposure times. So there was that, and I found that I was mostly happy with I ended up with 2 seconds, 2 seconds, what am I talking about? 2 seconds exposure time. So yeah, so that's that. So I got that figured out. The thing was, it took me a while to get to this 2 seconds exposure time, because there's 2 different exposure times. There's exposure times of the bottom layers. They're the ones that are supposed to make sure that it sticks to the plate. And then there's the exposure times of the top layers. And in order to dial in the general things, I also used this reference thingy. And I'm just, yeah. I'll show you a bad one, and I'll show you a rough. Okay, you guys, I'll go up there to my elf here. Happy chai chai. Okay, so This was like one of my first ones, and you can see it's way overexposed. It looks squished and things melted and got like, yeah, not pretty. And then I went and I was quite frustrated, but I finally found an exposure setting that someone in on Facebook actually gave me. There's a group that helps you out with that kind of stuff, and I overcured it. That's why it looks like this on the side. Sorry, it looked better when I took it out of the resin printer itself. You can tell, like, and let's just get this. I just wish there was a way to focus this through. I mean, I wanted a manual focus camera. I know I did. So I could do these. Okay, so you see here, you can actually read the words Resin XP validation. This is not the case for this one. And also what's important here is the way the points find each other. So you can clearly see this is the better exposure. You're never gonna get it completely perfect, but also you can see on the bottom. Move over here, and well, clearly the whole thing, you know, if you, oops, sorry, if you also look at this side. So, okay, so I had found that, then I went back, and I'm gonna kind of skip through what I did the last 2 weeks and get to the point where I'm at right now, which is the fact that I figured, okay, I got all my settings dialed in with the resin that I'm using, that I want to use right now. It's all perfect. It's all wonderful. I'm all happy. This is great. So let's just do it. And suffice to say, the model didn't work again. What happened was the bottom layer stuck, and the rest just ended up in a blob on the bottom of the vat, on top of the feb. Feb is the plastic thing. Vat is the holder. So that that frustrated me a wee bit, and I've been talking with a lot of people, and turns out that it might not be. I mean, the settings are the way the settings are, and it's doing fine with some of the files. So it's like, why are some of the files fine and why are some of the files not fine? That brings us to the next thing, which is, sorry, I'll just move this back down here. So, I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, okay, so, okay. Yeah. So why are these printing and the other stuff doesn't? Why is this sticking to the vat, to the plate, and the other stuff is not sticking to the plate? So you can tell. So turns out it might be the files themselves. And explaining a little bit about how the files work. You can either make your own files, or you can buy or download files, and Thingiverse is an amazing website, and I'm just gonna show you. This is just like this. Okay, I'm just gonna go into. You can get tons of things that you need. Like, look at all the things that these people are printing, and what you get is you get the files, and you can buy the files. And if there's files that are for free, I would recommend kindly give the artist like a donation or something like that, because this is a lot of work. It looks easy, but I think even if you're like studied this and it's easier than for me right now, and we'll get into that in just a bit. This is work. This is somebody's time. This is somebody's effort. This is somebody's idea. This is somebody's creation. This is somebody's lifetime, and it should be worth something, even if they're giving it out for free. So, yeah, you can just, I mean, there's just so much stuff. Oh my God, look at the shark with the, yeah, so useful stuff, practical stuff, things for TTRPGs and anything else, and it's just, yeah, it's just amazing. It's wonderful. So, go and check that out and make sure if the artist doesn't ask for money to give them some. So, yeah, the files that you get from pages like Thingiverse or what is it called? Lychee, I believe, and some others, they are in a file format called STL. And when you download that, and you open that up and you just double click it. If you just double click the STL and nothing else, it opens up for me in my computer, and I don't know how that is with other people, as a 3D builder file. And it opens up the 3D builder. Oops, I don't need to. I can just, right? Let's see what happens. I don't know if I can show you that. Ooh, yeah, no, that didn't work. Nope. Okay, it doesn't want to do the 3D builder. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I can't show you that then. But you can also open it in a program where you would actually do that. And one of those programs that are free is called Blender. And I'm going to open that. And hopefully it lets me do the frickin' Blender. Yes, thank you, dear. I appreciate that much more. So there's Blender. And Blender comes, the first file that is open is no, comes with a cube, and then you can play around with the Blender. Has a lot of functions, a lot of options. It's just freaking amazing, the things you can do with it. But again, it's an STL file, and printers, and this is a little bit annoying, but I guess it's just how it is. So yeah, if I open my file, can we just make the cube disappear for a second? And we are opening, I don't need to save that right now. We are opening, oh wait, I don't need to, I'm not looking for Untitled Blend. It's just messing with me right now again. Now why is it not doing that now? Oh, no, I need to import, don't I? Okay, so we are importing our STL file. Why can I not do this right now? Why is it just... It's in what? Parsing errors here. But no. Now I'm having a problem importing my... What? Oh, so I gotta tell it I'm sorry. My brain it doesn't seem to be functioning proper today, so there's that. Which is nothing new. System, desktop. Where are my STLs? Okay, here we go. Thank you. Okay, so there's Namaya. Whoa, girl. Why the hell? Okay, there's a photo of Nehemiah. Jesus, what is happening? Okay, can we zoom out, please? Camera. Nehemiah, why are you so freaking huge? I can zoom in. I can't zoom out. View, view, view. Can I not freaking zoom anymore? Am I zoomed out as far? Okay, that might be the issue. Why are these files so gigantic? Hold on, because this is one of the files I tried printing and it gave me an error, and I'll get to that error in a second. But, and to be honest, if anybody is saying something on Facebook right now, I can't see it. I have to say. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this separate so I can see that. Me. Where can I do the... Why am I having such issues? This is so annoying. I can't see the comments right now. That's oh well, tough luck. Okay, so let's close all this right now. Let's close all this right now. Okay, yeah, it would give me an error, and the error that sucked. So 2 seconds, figuring something out. It's just being stupid. Okay, fine. So, never mind that. Okay. And I'll get to that error in a second. So, this seems to be gigantic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually try opening one of the files, because it was in Collada. Okay. So I'm going to try opening a different file. That worked printing. So I'm going to open the validation matrix. By Nehemiah. Okay, so this is about as huge as the rest is. So, which is an issue, because how the hell am I supposed to... Oh, object mode. Edit mode? Okay, that's how wonderful. Sculpt mode? Can I just... Okay. I'm not even gonna fiddle with it right now. Oh, the possibilities are endless. I love it already. Oh, this is gonna be... Yeah, I'll learn about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so, but yeah, so the ones that are working and the ones that are not working are both that huge. That's great. Wonderful. So you see, I'm having issues with that, and anybody that can give me a tip on how to, yeah, I'll learn that. I'll find that out. I don't think that's the issue. Frame all. Oh, look. See? And here we go. So, no, don't tell me it actually says the resin the resin? No, how is it supposed to say that? It doesn't say that on this one. It's just lines. It's a different one. So yeah, it's an STL file, and your printer will not know what to do with it. So we need to have a different program. And the Anycubic comes with its own slicer program. Slicer because you're literally slicing your model that you made there in Blender, or you found it somewhere, into the different layers. Think of it like taking paper thin layers and creating a structure. Just like with the FDM printer, it's putting it on top. It's just doing the same thing. As I said, it puts the UV light on that chosen area for a certain amount of time, hardens that part of the UV, the resin, and then it moves back around. So let's get into that, and let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is the Photon workshop, and I need to literally open this up so you can see it. Okay, so in this I can again grab my file that I have, and let's just do her again. So this is a character my mom created with me on Hero Forge. So this is what I have there now, and it looks wonderful. And but it's still an STL, so I have to slice it into something. I do that with, I'm highlighting this slice button, but there's settings, right? So the settings, let me show you the settings. Okay, so the settings you have for the machine itself, and I have a Photon Mono SE, so that's what I'm choosing. And then I'm going picking the resin, which right now I just left it at that. I find that I just realized that there was a thing for resin density, and to be honest, hold on, let me check that. Should say that somewhere on the bottom, right? Oops, I left the key in there. That was not a good idea. So. Did I? No. Actually. I'll be right there. I do want to put my gloves on because sometimes you get something on the bottle. And I need to turn this other light on here because I know you can't see, but I can't. It's slightly dark. It doesn't really help, does it? Okay, so I have two kinds of resin right now. Don't say anything about how this lid looks like. It didn't come off. It just did not come off. Okay, so first we started with the Craftsman resin. We went with resins that are the brand of the printer, which I think is or so I thought, a safe bet. Okay, so, whoa, much light. So, okay. First of all, it tells you the UV length. That is way too bright right now, so you can see. There you go. So you see that it says the UV length here on the bottom, and the Craftsman resin is a UV length between 355 and 410. And the other one that I'm working with at the moment is a set of 405. Because I noticed that the printer had that as a specific. So we wanted to look for resin density. And I don't know if I mean, yeah, it tells me 500 grams, but is it... Yeah, no, that's correct. Because if it's 500 milliliters, it's 500 grams. It's the same freaking density, right? Correct? 1,000. Okay, so that's fine. That's cool. So I'm happy with that. So that's correct. So then we're going to the slice parameters. And this is where I had some serious, real issues. Let me put these babies away again. So I can take those gloves off again. This is a setting right now that one of the people in Facebook gave me, and this is the one that gave me this beautiful print. So I'm sticking with that, and might up the bottom. No, probably not. I shouldn't be upping the bottom exposure times. I don't know. I really don't. I really want to stick with the setting, but issue was... yeah, then you save and it's all good and you can close that back out. And so there's an issue here, because I'm first of all, I realized I should give her some supports because of things sticking out. I tried printing them like that and it just would not freaking print. And it shows me right here where it thinks it needs supports, and I can... The cool thing is that you can do it all like pretty yeah, I'll show you. It actually does automatic supports, which is amazing. You just have to have... oops, nope. Go away. You just put a freaking support where I don't want it. As you can see, it just did something that I don't want it to do. Can I delete? You see this? This thing? Go away. Okay, thank you. So you can do something that's called automatic support. And why? Why is it not doing it now? Oh, yeah. So, and then it just sticks the supports on it. This will be interesting. What I find interesting is, okay, obviously there's the issue that if you add the supports there and there's stuff sticking out. I haven't tried printing out. But yeah, now say I'm slicing that right now. I'm just gonna throw that in here, throw that in here. Poof. Alright, so I just added, this is it's not ideal what I did right there. I'm just slicing it right now, just to show you something. And it's cool, it gives you an estimated hour, and it tells you how much it estimated, or how much resin it should use. So there's that. Okay, so say I wanna open the sliced file, and we just did. And then this is pretty cool because you can see how it is sliced. So you see where it has it's basically showing you every single layer of the structure. So we're going up, and it looks a little bit, see, there comes the wings. So look at the wings, and I don't know, I just, okay. I don't know why this one doesn't give me why? The other one gave me an actual what is all this stuff here? Why is this not giving me? I think I need to use a different, I need to use the one that I had issues with. Which is kind of sucky because, Nemaya, try out, Nemaya copy settings A. That's Nemaya copy settings A. That has no supports right now. I forgot where that was at. I forgot where I saw the... Oh, it was in Lychee. Yeah, okay. Duh. Sorry. Okay, so... this one didn't give me the warning. This is the Photon workshop. It's the current download. And it didn't give me the warning that I got in the other slicer program. And some people told me, it's like, use a different slicer program, So it's like, okay, cool, that's fine. I'll do that. So I'm gonna open Lychee right now. If I can find it. Where you at, sweetheart? Well, actually, I can just... here. So I'm gonna open the Lychee slicer. And I'm gonna close this out. I'm going to close out Blender. No, we don't want to save what we did here. We messed up pretty hard here. Let's not do that. So okay, it's taking a second. Lychee Slicer is a free. Like to recover the last autosave file? Yes, please do so. We have important. Okay, so. So the Lychee slicer did something completely different, and I'm gonna move this a little bit down so you can see what it does. I had it auto support her, and this is what I got. Okay, that's not Hala right now, that is Nemaya again in a attack or running stance. So she has supports and everything, and that's all fine and dandy. But the problem is, it's telling me it has structural errors. So I'm just gonna click Repair 3D Model. And I guess there was a hole, which I didn't know. So somewhere it fixed the hole. And I'm not gonna care that much about that. There's a lot of supports that I would have to remove right now. You can choose your, okay, no, that's fine. You can choose your printer, and the thing is, I left the settings that Lychee gave me, which are different settings than what I had with this. But I want to have a comparison of what it does. Okay? So I'm just gonna dare and save that onto my USB stick and have it print, and I will update everybody on how that came out. Can I do the supports in light? Oh, there's oh no, it's just this manual. Okay, yeah, that's a pro version. That's fine though. So I'm just gonna slice this. And the cool thing about here is too, and I need to show you that, you can't see my cursor for some reason. It's not doing it, but you can see what it does on the side. So oh, I can do that. I can either again make it as an STL or as an object. I can export it as a scene. So it does the same thing as Blender does in that sense, but it slices. So I'm gonna whoa, we're getting advertising here. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna buy anything until I know that it's actually doing what I wanted to do. If this is way better than the program that comes with the Anycubic, and it actually, because this one tells me if something is wrong with the model, then I'll probably stick with this. So I need to click continue, duh. So okay, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do this Lychee setting and slice, and I'm just gonna call it that. Save, please. So, oh, that's pretty cool. It's actually showing us what it is. That was alright. Pretty good. Open folder. And there it is. Okay. So that's cool. So there's an Amaya as the Lychee file with a million fucking supports, and I'm gonna have to take off. But I just want to see if it prints it at this point, and then we'll see. She might not need the heavy supports, but because it's a tiny little miniature, but that's fine. So, and the other thing, I also wanted to try slicing was, or I also want to do actually, is start designing my dice. So what I want to do is I want to do a dice test print, also slicing in here. So we're gonna just have her. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Darn it. Boy, and that's not the one. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. That'll be a test anyways. So chances are that this is not gonna print the way it's sitting. So we're gonna have to add some support there too. And the thing is, I kind of wanna. Let's go light. What does it do when it generates? Automatic 18 supports energy optimize. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the flow here right now and say fuck it. And just let it do that as well. And what are we looking here? Beast here. Set of 40 models, pre-supported STL. Welcome pack. D&D 5e module, one-shot map. What the? Calden Keep. Subscribe. Ooh. I might have to check that out. This advertisement works. So, D10, Lychee, settings, sliced, test, file, and render. So, what would you freaking do? We're gonna do that. Oh, thank you, dear. And then I think I'm gonna just leave it at that and then see what happens. And then go from there. If anybody has any suggestions on what I can do, that will be wonderful and great, and I will be much obliged. So even if you watch this afterwards, just, I don't know, on Facebook, just comment underneath this video or send me a direct message, or on Twitter at Maraini. And yeah, maybe once I figured out, I want to figure out how the resin printer works, so I can then start designing my own stuff, so then I can print my own stuff, and then I can do the thing with the resin with my own stuff, so I have my own designs and can do my own things with it. And I also want to check out the Viper soon and see where that goes, because I'm feeling mighty creative these days, and I hope that technology will let me do that and explore that the way I want this to be. So in that sense, I'm not dragging this out till forever and a freaking day today. Yeah, it said non-manifold, by the way. The issue that it had, it said non-manifold. So I don't know what that meant. Hold on, I need to. Why am I not? What is happening? Ah, jeez. Okay, so I'd like to thank you for watching. I appreciate you giving me feedback. I hope you have a wonderful morning, a wonderful evening, a wonderful lunchtime, afternoon, or night, or wherever you're at in the world. Right? Whoa! And it just kicked into my speakers. Well, that was interesting. Say the least. Jeez, calm your tits here. Woohoo! Well, I thank you and goodbye.
Some people get by with a little understanding. Some people get by with a whole lot more. I don't know why you gotta be so undemanding. that you can guess.